Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to Frontliner YouTube channel, and thank you so much for your great support that you are showing me on this platform. Now, my fellow Kenyans, nakuambia kimeumana. Fight have now erupted between the Inspector General of Police, Douglas KANJA, and National Police Service Commissioner in the Republic of Kenya under a serious crisis of 60 billion police payroll battle in the Republic of Kenya. Right now, police officers are now fighting among themselves under the payroll battle, where the Inspector General of Police, Douglas KANJA, and National Police Service Commissioner is on a standoff over the control of police payroll. National Police Service Commissioner demand full handover of HR function, including recruitment. IJ KANJA have now refused to relinquish authority to National Police Service, where it has now forced the CS of Interior, Murkomen, to call for urgent meeting to resolve the payroll impasses. Yani sahi corruption iko everywhere. Corruption iko everywhere. So the question is that what do they want with that payroll of the police officers in the Republic of Kenya? What are they trying to hide? It is now their turn. When the Gen-Zs were on the street trying to protest for their rights, they were busy mistreating the Gen-Zs illegally after receiving orders from their bosses. Right now, they are now fighting among themselves. And before we proceed with this analysis, I want you to watch this video from Citizen TV or analyzing what is happening under 60 billion police payroll battle between the Inspector General of Police, Douglas KANJA, and National Police Service Commissioner in the Republic of Kenya. And before you watch the video, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel and liking our videos. Thank you so much for that great support, and you can watch the video.
A simmering dispute has erupted between Kenya's National Police Service Commission and the National Police Service over who holds the rightful authority to manage police salaries and officer registration. The tug of war has drawn in the Ministry of Interior, with Cabinet Secretary Murkomen stepping in to mediate and restore order between the two institutions. As Ode Francis reports, the CS has convened a meeting Wednesday to mediate the crisis, which threatens to paralyze the next recruitment process.
IG and the accounting officer of National Police Service, we want you, especially the accounting officer, to hand over all the HR function, especially the payroll. You hand over, you don't give.
It is now 2 weeks since the Public Accounts Committee of the National Assembly resolved that the National Police Service Commission takes over all the human resource functions from the National Police Service, including the payroll management system. But the handover of the payroll management system is yet to happen, as the Interior Inspector General of Police declined to relinquish the mandate.
The mandate of the Commission.
The mounting internal tensions between the two parties now threatening to undermine the operation of the police service, in what appears to be growing misunderstanding between the Commission and the Office of the IG. The Commission, in a letter copied to the Auditor General, the National Treasury and Clerk of the National Assembly, has declared withdrawal of all instruments of delegation on all delegated instruments with immediate effect, a move that has caught the ear of the Interior Cabinet Secretary Murkomen, who has now convened an urgent meeting.
And to start with, I have a meeting tomorrow with the Commission and the IG, and then we will work together until we find a solution. This is a very sensitive sector. We do not intend to see any wrangles.
Murkomen's remarks come in the wake of growing concerns among the service officers, who fear that the continued escalation in the wrangles would jeopardize the independence and delivery of service by police officers.
Nini hii commission imeona IG amekosea? After all these years, mume incorporate commission kwa recruitment, simuambia hii watu IG amefanya makosa gani mpaka mumeona mu incorporate watu wenu?
Security experts say the continued power struggle could redefine administrative structure of police operations in Kenya, impacting not just salaries, recruitment, and security operations, but broader security governance, and hope that it resolved immediately to forestall the looming crisis. Ode Francis, Citizen TV.
So that is the statement, or that is what is happening on the security matters in the Republic of Kenya. Hey. Not even security matters, on the police officers, security. Let me just use a simple term, security. Mapolisi sahi wanataka kugoma. They want to protest because of the payroll battle of 60 billion. Sasa sahi wana struggle that nani ana handle hii pesa siji mara nini. When the judges were on the street, hawakuwa wanaona hizo. Tulienda kwa street, watu waka protest, watu wakauawa. Some people are still missing up to now. Kuna wenye sahi bado wana miss. Wenye walikuwa arrested illegally last year, abducted illegally, tortured illegally. Some are still missing, where some of their parents are still pleading with the government to release their sons and their daughters. So sahi kifika mahali ambapo mapolisi ndio sahi wanataka kuprotest because of money, we cannot help them. Hata tuwezi enda kwa street kuprotest, hapana. Why? If these are the people that we are trying to fight for, but they didn't recognize, they were busy treating us like foreigners, yet we are the citizens of this country. When the youths were all going to the street to protest, tulikuwa tunabeba tu a national flag ya Kenya, a bottle of water, hizo tu. But what happened later? We were tortured. We were injured. Some are still fighting for their lives up to today at Kenyatta National Hospital. During Sabasaba, many Gen Zs were killed illegally. More than 100 youths were killed. So right now, it is their turn. Let them fight among themselves. Let them protest among themselves so that they can understand that when the youths are calling for protest, when the youths are trying to make the government accountable, they should realize that there is something wrong. They should understand that we are not going to the street just to protest for nothing. We are going to protest to achieve something inside that protest, which we don't even achieve. Other what to achieve. The people that always benefit are always politicians and some of the police bosses that are occupying ranked offices. People like the Deputy Inspector General of Police, that is Douglas KANJA, is Deputy Inspector General of Police, DIG Langat, Mohamed Amin, and Nordin Haji, the head of National Intelligence Service in the Republic of Kenya, that is called NIS. So that is what is happening right now in the Republic of Kenya, where there is a serious security crisis, where there is a serious police crisis on the payroll battle between the Deputy Inspector General of Police, Douglas KANJA, together with National Police Service Commissioner. The question is that, what are they trying to hide behind that 60 billion? Corruption sahi iko kila mahali. Hakuna, corruption is everywhere. And this corruption can only end in the Republic of Kenya if we wipe all the legacy politicians from the power. Tukiwatoa tu uongozini, things will be okay. But the moment that legacy politicians are still holding public offices, we are not going to make it. Bado tutakuwa tu tunaenda kwa street ku protest. Police officers bado watakuwa tu wanaumia. Wataumia tu. Thank you so much, and let us meet in the next video. Bye bye.